Hello everyone and welcome back to Crypto Empire, where we dominate the crypto market. I am your host for today's live stream. My name is Connor from Crypto Empire. Welcome back to the channel. I have an awesome live stream prepared for all of you today, so be sure to stick with me throughout the entire thing. If you're just tuning in right now, happy Sunday. Be sure to smash up that like button. I really appreciate everybody who already smashed it up. But let's not waste any time because the market is pumping right now. Let's get right into the content. Start things off with our crypto market overview. So looking at the overall crypto market, Bitcoin trading for $23,592, Ethereum trading for $1,617, both up around 2.5% on the day, and we are looking very pumpy. What do I mean by pumpy? I think we're about to full send. Bitcoin 25K, ETH headed to around 1718. I would say 1790 is a good target from 1617 current price. And yeah, altcoins are doing very well today. Litecoin up 9% on the day. Just don't say it. I didn't warn you several weeks ago, multiple times, over and over and over. We've been talking about Litecoin going parabolic. I'm going to be talking about it again in this stream. Hope you packed a bag because I certainly did. Anyways, let's get into our Bitcoin technical analysis, but before we do that, let's look at the gainers and losers. So everything is green today. Floki Inu coming back from the dead, up 42%. This is up like 3-4x in the past 2 weeks. We got Sheena Inu up 38% on the day, so the memes are back. Remember guys, we want to be in the left side of the bell curve or the right side of the bell curve. We do not want to be in the middle here, right? Cute dog mascot, I buy coin. That's how we make money in a bull market. But in all seriousness, it actually is that simple, right? Don't be the guy in the middle trying to analyze the tokenomics of the dog coins and all this other garbage. The dog coins pump in a bull market, all right? And we see that today with the top gainers, She and Floki up 40%, and these are both up like 2-3x in the past week. So the dog coins are back, and it's just getting started. Now, looking at everything else, a lot of green. Biggest losers, we have BTS down 17%. XDeFi Wallet down 14%, and Sora, a lot of coins that we've never heard of before are down today. Moonsama is down 4.5%, Ocean down 4.4%. Not a lot of losers. Everything is green right now, and Bitcoin, ETH, and the altcoins are looking ready to pump. So let's talk about the charts and go over our Bitcoin technical analysis right now. So if we look at Bitcoin on the weekly here, well, we are now in our 4th consecutive week. This candle is going to close in around 5 hours and 30 minutes, but now this is 4 weeks straight of green candles on the weekly. And we have now, when this candle closes on the day, this is going to actually close above this trend line. This is the bear market trend line that goes all the way back to the all-time high in November of 2021. Once this weekly candle closes where it does, or where it is right now, in around 5.5 hours time, we will have officially broken the weekly downtrend on the chart. What does that mean? It means that we are bullish. All right, you see my thumbnail today. I'm throwing a little bit of shade at Crypto Capo. It's all out of love though. I mean, listen, I don't want to be disrespectful to the guy, but he's been severely wrong during this entire market-wide rally. I've been here pretty much every day here at Crypto Empire telling you that this is the start of a rally. This is the start of a new bull market. We have a lot of people still very confused, thinking that we're going to go down. We're going to make new all-time lows or new lows this cycle. Bitcoin's going to go to 12K, Ethereum below 1,000. Now, yes, I previously did say that. Those words did come out of my mouth last month, but I'm able to adapt. I'm a trader, right? So I was able to basically pick up on the fact that we are now in a new full-blown bull market. So in very early January, when Bitcoin was trading for around $17,500, $18,000, I went full bull mode. And now we are here breaking the weekly downtrend, and we are just getting started. Let's drop this down to a local chart off of the weekly and take a look at the price action more locally, get out of the log scale chart. So if we look at Bitcoin here on a 2-hour price chart, well, it's very obvious we are now approaching the highs, the current resistance, and we were up here on Wednesday of this past week, but we went all the way back to the bottom of the range down here at around 22,500. And from there, we have now marched our way back up. So I'm going to put our friendly lines here on the chart that just show us some basic price action levels, such as the Monday high, the previous week high, the daily open, weekly open, Monday low, etc. Just to give us some easy support resistance levels to conceptualize that are not my supply or demand zones, right? The red or green zones on the chart. or my support and resistance lines, right? We're going to use some price action factors like the Monday low and weekly open, etc. So if you look, the previous week high is here at $23,400. If we do pull back, I'm a bull. I'm expecting this market to pump up to 25K like soon. This thing is looking like it wants to just blow off right now. If we, for whatever reason, get a pullback to around 23,400, the previous week high, that's an entry, right? Even if it's just to these wicks down here at around 23,500, you do have the potential to get up here to this yellow line at 25,000. All right, this is where BTC is headed. Now, I put in my Discord not too long ago an Ethereum trade. So let's just go look at ETH, because ETH is actually kind of a better risk reward right now. Get my Bybit chart up here. All right, let's do this. Go to my other watch list. There it is. So for ETH, we also have a similar setup. This is a pretty solid trade, right? So the entry that I gave in my Discord, I'll share that with you guys because I appreciate your viewership here live. So the entry I gave here was the 1616 area. We're at 1619. We're starting to move up slightly right now. But yeah, we're targeting $1,800 here on Ethereum. As you see on the 4-hour, we went ahead and pinched, right? Went ahead and pinched here with this triangle, broke out to the upside. And when the market is like it is right now, it doesn't really give generous pullbacks. It just keeps on marching higher, marching higher, marching higher. And before you know it, we're way up at top of the curve. You know, at top of the curve right now on Ethereum is the $1,800 supply level. I'll zoom this out to a daily chart to show you that. Right up here at 1,800, we have this supply zone, right? For all the supply and demand traders, you should be able to understand what I mean when I say the curve, right? If we zoom out to a daily or weekly time frame, your supply zone that's closest to current price on the daily and weekly, that's like the top of the curve, right? And the bottom of the curve would be your daily or weekly demand zone. So the top of the curve right now on Ethereum is $1,800. We can blink and the candle will be up here. The price will be up here at around 1,750 to 1,800. So for ETH, yes, I see this doing a crazy pump to start the week. And of course, there's a stop loss in place in case we're wrong here at around $1,540 down here. But this is what we're looking at right now with Bitcoin and ETH. We're looking very pumpy, and altcoins are even more bullish, especially things like Litecoin, now trading at $96, about to crack 100. I went over Litecoin. I dedicated basically half of my live stream 3 weeks ago to Litecoin, talking about the halving, talking about the 2019 Litecoin halving and how the market went full bullish then. Well, now we have 184 days to the halving in 2023, and Litecoin is looking extremely good. I would not sleep on Litecoin. Still under $100, right? $100 is still going to get you over one Litecoin. That's an amazing deal for where the coin is headed. And sure, you can go buy your low caps. You can go buy solid projects like INJ, Injective, DYDX, Lido, Frax, all a bunch of good coins out there. But if you want a really low risk coin, Litecoin is it. And I'm going to describe further right now why with our Twitter wisdom. So if we look at this chart, first of all, so Capo said this morning, this guy's been bearish the entire rally. So he's saying, for those wondering, I'm totally fine. Just disconnecting from all the Twitter negativity and focusing on charts and enjoying life. There's no point tweeting when there's no change. Still short and strong. Interesting week ahead. All right, so this guy's been thinking that we're going to drop this entire rally. He's expecting Bitcoin to go to 12K. One of the biggest bull traps I've ever seen, he tweeted here, and that's where I got the inspiration for today's live stream thumbnail. I don't know if you guys found this funny, but I thought it was pretty funny. That's why I did it. If you like the thumbnail today, smash up that like button for the live stream. But yeah, this guy is just, he's really wrong, and he's got like Stockholm syndrome. I don't know if that's the right word for it, but he can't switch his mind. He can't change his mind now. He needs to prove himself right by staying short. And that's simply great because he's only adding fuel to the bull fire. All of his shorts are going to get liquidated and send the price up higher here. So nothing against Capo, Crypto Capo. It's just funny, that's all. I'm having a good time with it. And imagine still thinking Litecoin is a scam in 2023. So real quick, I want to show you this. This is from, who's this from on Twitter? This is from Moonshilla, and this is a great graphic to represent where Litecoin is headed here. So as we see, Litecoin has been in this downtrend for 3,563 days versus Bitcoin, and he's going to compare it here to Dogecoin. So as we see with Dogecoin, it was only in this downtrend for 2,604 days. So Litecoin has been in a downtrend for over 1,000 days versus Dogecoin. If you are not familiar with why Litecoin and Dogecoin are forever connected, when you mine Litecoin, you also mine Dogecoin. They merge the miners together. Litecoin is permanently fixed with Dogecoin. They are two peas in a pod. All Litecoin miners automatically mine Doge. Do you understand that? Do you understand how big that is? On top of all the other great things that Litecoin has going for it, that in and of itself is major. But anyways, Dogecoin went 50 to like 70x or something like that. It might have even been 100x versus Bitcoin. I don't know. We can look at the chart. But Litecoin is on track to do some crazy multiples versus the Bitcoin pair. All right, this is major here. Let me fix my camera. Yeah, this is major. And I really recommend that you don't sleep on this because it's not too late. If we look at the Litecoin Bitcoin pair here on the log scale chart, essentially if we go up to these high levels, that's only at 3.6 million Satoshis per one Litecoin. But even from current price, that would be a gain of a 9x, right? So that means if you put one Bitcoin into Litecoin right now and it makes it up to these all-time high price levels, you're going to be able to take 9 Bitcoin out. Sure, you can go chase some $50 million market cap cryptocurrency that's building out a crypto game and it could potentially go 100x, but that's very, very high risk. And I'm in some of those myself, right? I'm in some of those projects myself right now, those very low caps. But I also think it's a good idea to have less risky investments for your portfolio. Because what if your low cap doesn't just pump all the way and Litecoin ends up doing what I think it will do here? So you need to be smart about how you allocate your capital. And low risk plays are a good thing. They help you sleep better at night. So if you don't care about Litecoin at all and I'm just dragging on, well, you're going to have your face melted off in a few months most likely when Litecoin goes parabolic versus Bitcoin. So that's why you should stick with me and pay attention. So I want to compare now Doge versus Bitcoin. And as we see here, with that chart we were just looking at on Twitter, right? Doge essentially went parabolic versus Bitcoin, and Litecoin is printing the same exact fractal right now. This is why I'm spending some more time to talk about this to you guys. All right, Dogecoin and Litecoin, like I said, are forever connected. When you mine Litecoin, you also automatically mine Dogecoin. Dogecoin last cycle versus Bitcoin went approximately 63x, okay? So if Litecoin were to do the same thing in 63x versus Bitcoin, that means if you essentially buy one Bitcoin right now and you trade it for Litecoin, you'll be able to take 63 out. That's insane, right? That's really insane. So if the fractal repeats even just half of it, like a 30x versus Bitcoin, a 20x, a 10x, how can you complain about that? So yeah, I mean, I've told you guys multiple times here in the channel, I have a huge sum of Litecoin sitting in my spot portfolio, and I'm going to sell it for Bitcoin when it's much higher in price. Very easy trade. Yeah, I can day trade, I can scalp, I can swing trade, but this is just kind of a longer term investment where if everything else goes wrong, I still have this and I'll still be able to take, tons of Bitcoin out of the trade and come out on top. So that's why we need to basically play this market and play this cycle correctly. We have opportunities like this. Frank to take DGen says 63x is too high. Well, Dogecoin went 63x. That's why I said it, right? So I was just comparing it to Doge, Frank, but I understand. Anyways, let me catch up with the live chat. I haven't even looked at the live chat once this stream. Shout out to Micknaz, Aisha, Sniff. What's going on, Sniff? We got Labradoodle with us. We got X Shadow Media. What's going on, X Shadow? We got Naveen. What's going on, Naveen? Good to see you. And we got Ian M. What's up, Ian? Jazzy, Tori. Appreciate all of your support, everybody. Thank you so much for being here in the live stream. Rigoberto and Elvis. We got Nico. We'll definitely check out Solana and Elrond. I'll look at that in a little bit. John Thomas is saying, you the man, working the tube hard. Keep grinding, friend. Oh, and nice technical analysis, too. Thank you very much, John Thomas. I appreciate your support. What is happening, Dre? Good to see you. And Sal saying, interesting, I've never even considered Litecoin. Yeah, Litecoin, most people think it's a scam coin. Most people think it's like a zombie coin. But if you like Bitcoin, you have to like Litecoin too. You don't have to. You can do whatever you want. But Litecoin is essentially, it's very similar to Bitcoin. Only 84 million of them. 4-year halving cycles. And it's permanently mined with Doge as well. That's very bullish. But anyways, let's move on a little bit. I just wanted to go over that Litecoin analysis again, just to remind everybody, because we're going to look back on this stream in a few months' time. If I'm right, if I'm wrong, we can also look back and laugh at how wrong I was, but I think I'm going to be right? So that's why I'm spending so much time talking about this. So if I am right, we're going to look back at this in a few months, and I can simply just say I told you so. But if I'm wrong, I can call myself an idiot too, right? I have no problem admitting that I'm wrong. But yeah, I think I'm going to be right here. So let's go ahead and move on and look at some altcoins now. Go over some trade ideas and the likes. We had Sniff ask for, what did Sniff ask for? Tori said he bought a Bitcoin worth of Litecoin. Amazing, Tori. That's great to hear. Umi. Sniff is asking for Umi. Let's take a look at it. All right, so as we were just seeing on the weekly chart, Umi has been in a weekly downtrend now since February, March of 2022. Right, that was like kind of the top of the last bull market where it launched on OKX. It's down 99%, I'm going to assume. Yeah, 96%. So it certainly looks promising here that it's printing this kind of UV shape bottom. The main weekly resistance on UMI is here at 0.009 cents. So now let's drop this down to a lower time frame. So we know that's our weekly resistance level. Price is now wicked into that weekly resistance multiple times while making higher lows. So this is definitely a bullish chart here on UMI. If you have the patience to, I would recommend, if you're looking for an entry, to wait for price to come back down to this level of demand, which on the chart is going to be right here. Right, so if you have the patience to wait for a better entry, Sniff, you should wait for 0.0082. You can place limit orders there. And you want to get filled in this demand zone. Bank on the fact that price will bounce from the trend line and then go and snap the weekly resistance, and then simply go on a huge run. I don't know anything about this project, Umi. I'm just doing the technical analysis on it. But yeah, objectively speaking, this is an ascending triangle with a major weekly resistance level. We have seen how price has tried to break out of it a few times now. Going back to the 1st of January, it pumped to this level, got rejected. It's been trending up in this trend line here. So yeah, Umi looks good. Again, your demand entry is 0.0082. And if we're going to talk targets, I'll give you some targets on this real quick. You got 1.5 cents. You got 2.2 cents. You got 3.1 cents. I'm just going off these wicks. These always work as great targets. Previous support becomes new resistance. So you have to these outline target levels from current price we'll do. Actually, you know what? We'll do from the entry I gave you. We have 82%, 83%, 174%, 292%, 595%, and if it makes it all the way back up to the top resistance, you got an 867% gain. Price was here in March of 2022, towards like the peak of the last cycle, that first go around in early 2021. Oh no, this is 2022. What am I saying? All right, so this thing launched in the bear market. Yeah, it could get back up here. This is like a 10x from current price. So it's possible. It's possible. But that's Umi, Sniff. Hope that helps. Peter E. asking for Chihuahua and Adam. I can't chart Wawa. how do you spell this coin again? All right, we're not looking at Chihuahua. I don't even remember how to spell it. We'll look at Atom. Now, Atom is strong as heck. Reason I say that, we can look at Atom versus Bitcoin here. And if we look at Atom versus Bitcoin since the start of 2022, go to a weekly chart for this. So Atom versus Bitcoin. All right, so actually, it was up here at the start of 2022. Right, it dropped all the way down here. So from the bottom, this took place during the crypto contagion in June of 2022. It is up 138% versus Bitcoin. So from June of 2022, or like 6-7 months ago, Atom has been outperforming Bitcoin by like 130%. Now the price on the weekly, let's make this clear so we can get a clearer picture. The price on the weekly here is at weekly resistance, and it's looking strong because it put in a higher low, right? Our first low is down here at $5.67, and the second low is up here at $8.35. So it put in a higher low on the weekly time frame. Now price is bullish, looking to break the weekly resistance at around $14 to $15. Really, $17 is the high of this resistance level. So let's drop this down to a lower time frame now and see if we can kind of go over an entry. I'm just going to get rid of these lines because I want to put this on my chart. So Atom here is literally breaking out right now from this range it's been in. It's trying to pop the top of the range. That makes perfect sense, being that Bitcoin, as I said, is headed to 24,700 to 25K, and Ethereum right now is headed towards its weekly supply zone at $1,800. So this is going to be very good for altcoins like Atom to pop this resistance. And as you see here, if we're going to scalp this, our next target is at $14.87 up here. All right, so from current price, we have a 7.5% gain. So how should we trade this? If we wanted to trade it up here to $14.87, how can we actually go about that using an actual strategy instead of just throwing a dart at the board and hoping it sticks? Let's go over that. So if we do get a huge breakout here and Atom puts in a huge green candle, you don't want to buy the green candle. All right, you don't want to buy it up here at like $14.20 when right now it's at $13.81. So your first option is just to buy it right now and cross your fingers that this is the actual breakout, which there's a good chance that it actually is. Or you can take a safer approach, wait for a big green candle, and then wait for the retracement or the retest back to this current resistance level. When price breaks out above it, it will flip to support. All right, so you can wait for the breakout above resistance and buy the retest of now current support at around $13.80. That's option 2. Like I said, option 1, buy it now. Option 2, wait for the retest. Now, option 3 would be to place your limit orders around $13.58. The daily open, maybe we get some crazy volatility at the end of the day when the futures market open up at around 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here. When the U.S. market futures open up, maybe we get some kind of crazy volatility and we get a quick flush out. If that happens, well, we have the weekly open and the daily open down here at around $13.22 and $13.32. All right, so maybe you want to put limit orders down here just in case we get volatility at the futures market open and we come back and retest that and slingshot back to the resistance and just take off. That has the lowest probability of happening because I'm very bullish right now, and I think it can realistically just pop this resistance and start heading towards $14.80 right now. It's only 7.5%. It's really not that much of a move. Atom can do that in a single candle on the hourly time frame. It's done that before on the hourly time frame. Right, if we look over here in September 2022, it put in this is a daily candle of 16%. It put in daily candles of 9-10%. So Atom can move quick when it actually gets going. This right here, this is very bullish consolidation at resistance on the daily time frame. So Atom's about to break and head higher here. I can definitely see that happening. as well as a lot of other altcoins right now too, right? A lot of these altcoins look ready to explode and break out to their next higher levels. Reverend Flashback says, "Hi Connor, nice to see you. How are you doing today?" I'm doing great, thank you for asking. You published a few great videos recently about INJ, for example. Thanks. No problem, Reverend Flashback. Thank you for the support. I'm glad that you're enjoying the regular content here at Crypto Empire. McNaz says, even though we are in an uptrend, I feel like DCAing is still good. A lot of this stuff that pumped is still down 85 to 90%. Still good buys in my opinion. I agree with you, McNaz. Right? Even though something is up 2x or 3-4x off the bottom, if it's an actual project, it will pump another 3-4x from current price and more possibly. So right now it is January 29th of 2023. You know, I texted a few of my good friends that were always asking me for crypto advice last bull market. I texted them at the start of the month in January when I flipped bull and I realized that we were about to pump hard. This was when Bitcoin was trading for around $17,500. You know, I texted them that, you know, crypto started to pick up, guys. Like, now is a great time to get back in. And they gave me the typical normie responses. Like, oh, I'm only going to invest into things that I understand. I don't understand crypto, so I'm not going to invest in it, etc., etc., etc. And they don't want to take the time to learn about it. So the point I'm trying to make here is most normies are very scared right now. They don't trust crypto, and a lot of them fall here in the middle of the bell curve. Right? A lot of them need to overanalyze everything. But the thing is, Bitcoin doesn't give you time when we're in a bull market, which I think we're in right now. Bitcoin does not stop and wait for you to get in. It keeps marching up, and it forces you to get greedy. Your mind will eventually flip, and you're like, oh, I need to buy Bitcoin now. And that's usually the top. All right, that's usually the top when the normies start taking out mortgages for their houses to get into crypto. That's when we know we should be selling. And we are very far from that point right now. So, yeah, I agree with you, McNaz. And real quick, a tweet from Pentoshi today. I wanted to share this with you because it's very accurate. So Pentoshi, he's a huge Twitter account. He's got like 600K followers. But he says, advice to myself for the next cycle. Don't fade meme season and don't fade NFTs. They arguably have the most upside during a full-blown cycle. Now, this is the funny part. He says, hit head on concrete to ensure more left curveness. What is he referring to? He's referring to the left curve of the bell curve, right? He's referring to over here. IQ score of a 55 does better than the IQ score of 100 in a bull market because the IQ score doesn't think. They just go after the memes and they catch the pumps. Don't be the middle of the bell curve. You either want to be on the left side or the right side now. And also in this tweet, Pentoshi is saying that we're not in a full-blown bull cycle. All right, he's saying to get ready for it by not ignoring these, but we are not yet in a full-blown bull cycle. We are very early still, and we have a lot of time to make a lot of money here. So that's why we need to pay a lot of attention to the market. We need to not be greedy. We need to not make stupid decisions with our capital, like overtrade and gamble it away on stupid whim investments. You know, we see something on Twitter and we're like, oh, I want to buy it. You buy it and then all of a sudden it's a rug pull and you lose your investment, right? We need to be very smart and calculated right now. It's not the time to chase after pumps. It's not the time to do anything stupid. But yeah, I wanted to share this with you. It's pretty funny and it's very accurate too. We'll move on now and look at some other coins. Let's look at BNB, Binance Coin. So Binance on the daily time frame here is doing very well. This trade was up 15%. So Binance here, as we see, a lot of charts this previous week did this, right? So you see my orange lines, you see my supply and demand zones. I like knowing the weekly range. So for Binance, on Monday, last Monday, January 23rd, it opened up. And the low price from that Monday trading session was $300.90. Over here on Wednesday and also on Friday, it dipped below that Monday low price of $300 2 times. It gave you really 3 times, right? Now, this is known as a deviation. All the bears, right? Guys like Capo, he says That's his pin tweet. But he's saying that he's still short and strong. So what happens is all the bears during this deviation, when price breaks below the Monday low, the weekly range, they're all shorting here, right? They're shorting the breakdown. But this is a bear trap. It's to get you to short the breakdown. The bulls look to buy the deviation, right? Also a double bottom W reversal. So almost every chart I'm going to show you today has this basic deviation where it dropped below the Monday low and just took off from there. I was going over this on my Thursday live stream on YouTube, but I've been sharing it all week long in my Discord as well, outlining a lot of trades, and a lot of them have been very successful, right? Just trading the basic deviation, move under Monday's low, takes off. Now we're at resistance, all right? Is it a good time to enter now? Well, yes, because I think we're going to be breaking this resistance level, all right? But obviously your optimal entry would be down here in demand at support on the deviation, when price was $299, and you would be up now 6%, which isn't even that much really compared to a lot of other coins that have gone double digits. But yeah, BNB looking to break this high at 323.50. So again, closest support to current price is right here with these wicks. That's at $313.60. So it might be worth it to not chase and try and catch a pullback, a small pullback, because I don't think the pullback is going to be very big right now. I'm expecting a really, unforgiving pullback where it drops a little bit and then it just kind of takes off. By the way, guys, smash up that like button. Let's get that ratio 1-to-1 with viewers to likes. Smash up the like button. But BNB here, right, we're at resistance now. These 2-hour candles are bullish here, right? This is just consolidation at the highs. The more time price consolidates at a resistance level like this, the more time, or the better the chances are that it actually breaks out above it. So yeah, BNB here is looking good to continue, but like I said, if you want to be patient, you should place your bids between $313 down to $311. Right? You set your limit orders in here. You can put your stop beneath the daily open if you choose, and then you target up here at 350. Right, 350 on the daily chart is the top of the curve. Again, all the top of the curve is on the daily or weekly time frames. The supply zone closest to current price, and on BNB that's up here at $350. So this is the next target for longs on BNB. And if we were to tee this one up, it would look like this. It would look like this. From current price. So you're risking 8% to capture 28%. That's a 3.3 to 1, which is better than a 3 to 1 risk reward. Obviously, 8% risk on leverage is potentially very dangerous. But as long as you're okay with your margin and your loss if you do get stopped out, this is a decent one. But I'm currently not in BNB, and I'm not really too concerned about what it does. A trade I am in, though, is Algo. So Algo, as you guys are aware, I put out a video saying that Algo was going to break out. I gave you the trade in that video. And I also have my trade here in my Discord. So if you want easy access to my trades, look into joining my Discord, right? Entry below 25 cents. When I posted it, Algo was trading right here at the yellow line at 24.9 cents. Okay? As you see from that line, we are up about 5%. But I have Algo potentially going up here to 32 cents. Our supply zone on the chart is 30 cents, 29 and a half. Right, but even from our entry to those price levels, we're looking at a gain of 18%. Multiply that by 10x, multiply that by 15x leverage. That's a huge win. So I'm not really concerned what any of these other charts are doing because I'm in Algo right now and I'm waiting for Algo to hit my target. This is just my active trade. Obviously, I have all my other spot bags and everything else going on. But when everything is so exciting and everything is green and everything is pumping, it's easy to get carried away and think that you need to have 5 open trades at once to win. No, as a trader, your most important thing is risk management. So if you're opening up 5 different trades all on high leverage, you put yourself at a huge risk. A lot to manage too. It's best to just keep it simple and keep it at 1 to 2 open trades at a time and let those win. Stack those wins up, grow your account, and then pay yourself. Take the money out of the account and actually pay yourself with your trading profits. Don't just have it sit as a pixel on your screen. Make it real. Withdraw it to your bank account and make it real. This makes your brain connect some neurons like, oh my God, I just pulled thousands of dollars out of the market from trading crypto. Make it real for your brain. Don't have it sit as a pixel on your phone or computer screen, right? These are things that you really need to do yourself. It's one of those things where you need to learn by experience, because if you keep it as a pixel on your computer screen in your trading account, more oftentimes than not, you're going to do something stupid and just give it back to the market. So it's better you pay yourself or just buy spot bags and send it to your hardware wallet and forget about it with your trading profits. It's either funding your investments, your spot buys, things like Litecoin, for example, is a safe one. Maybe you like INJ a lot. INJ very solid, right? Just whatever you want to buy spot, take your trading profits and put it into that, or use it to fund your lifestyle. Don't be a jagaloon and leave your trading profits as a digital pixel on your phone screen and then you just gamble it all away the next day. That's a very foolish thing to do, right? So we're trading here, we're not gambling. But anyways, Algo is my current active position, and yeah, waiting for around 30 to 32 cents on this. Looking very good as of right now. And, the indicators are all saying bearish divergence here. We'll see. If Bitcoin pumps, all these indicators saying that we're overbought and we're going to drop. In a bull run, they all get invalidated. So keep that in mind. The bears, their indicators are saying short because it's trading is the biggest psychological operation ever. Their indicators are all saying short. They want you to short. But when we're in a bull market, we can be overbought for months at a time and price will keep on pumping higher. We can have all the bearish chart patterns on our charts and price will just blow through them and pump up higher. So you really need to be a little left curve here and just kind of go with it. Not financial advice, but that's what I'm doing right now. And like I said, Algo is what I am in right now, waiting for it to hit my next target up here, or my first target from 29.5 to 32 cents. Let me catch up with the chat here. Mike B, good to see you, Mike B. What he's saying, only trade he's in is the ICP trade. Got in at 5.99. It's that 6.14 and okay profit. Didn't see remarks on IPC this morning. What's your thoughts this Sunday afternoon? ICP is looking good, Woody. So I shared ICP in my free Telegram group. If you guys want to find out how to join the free Telegram group, all you need to do is click the link in the description down below. That's my free Telegram. I share some setups there from time to time. But yeah, ICP is looking good here. On track towards 769, which on our daily time frame is some pretty obvious resistance. We do have a supply zone here at $7.10. $7 really. So if you want to take your initial profit out or take some out at $7 and move your stop to break even, you can do that. But yeah, ICP is good. On the weekly time frame, it broke out of the weekly downtrend, right? 3 weeks ago now, it broke out of the weekly downtrend here. Let me make this bigger so you can see it. This downtrend line goes all the way back to September of 2021. So it's been going down only for 15 months. 15 months of nothing but down, and it just broke the trend line. That is huge, folks. That's the start of a new bull market. And remember, you don't need to buy the exact bottom down here, right? It would have been nice if you bought it at below $4. But to be profitable and to really make a killing, you only need to capture around 6/8 of the trend. Right now, if you get in now, you're going to be able to capture like 7/8 of the entire trend. So yeah, ICP, not too late for it. I mean, it's pretty solid technology. They did some shady stuff when they launched like at the peak of the bull market with horrible tokenomics last time around. But it's a solid project, pretty decent tech. And right now the market cap is $1.7 billion. So obviously this is just a trade. But fundamentally speaking, if this thing grows to a market cap of, say, half of Ethereum right now, it would be a 50x from current price, right? If it goes to like a $100 billion market cap, yeah, that could be like a 50x, which is possible because this is pretty decent tech here. It's backed by some big VCs and stuff. It's a smart contract blockchain. So yeah, it's possible that it's going to do something crazy like that. But for now, you want to look to target $7 to $7.69. The trade is looking good. Again, this was a trade posted in my free Telegram group. If you want to join that Telegram group, go hit the link in the description down below. But yeah, ICP is looking solid here. Rigoberto asking for a when Telcoin video. I should definitely make a Telcoin video, Rigoberto. Telcoin is minimum I would say 10x. Probably gonna do better, right? All-time high of this is 6.4 cents. Right now it's trading for 24% of 1 penny. So a 10x would put this at 2.4 cents, and then a 20x would put it at 5 cents, which isn't even the all-time high, right? So yeah, this is like a safe 10x to 20x Telcoin. Not financial advice, obviously. If you buy it, that's your own decision. But 10x, 20x, you heard it here first. And let's see what else is going on. Sounds like you have a wide range of altcoins. How do you keep track of all of them? So I'm in crypto full time. Right, I've been doing this for years, so I have spreadsheets, etc., with my investments laid out, so I'm able to keep track of everything. And then also, you can just use CoinGecko. If you make an account, hit sign up on CoinGecko, and then you just go to portfolio over here, and you can just add in all of your buys on your altcoins in CoinGecko, and it will track your P&L for you. It's very easy, very simple. I used to do that. And it's a very easy way to keep track of all your altcoin investments and see how much you're up, down, etc., your profit and loss on all of them. Just make a free account on CoinGecko or CoinMarketCap. It's the same exact thing. And just you can keep track of all your altcoins like that. Now let's talk about some low caps. So if we're going to go on a run here, we understand how the capital flow works. Right, this is the hidden bull market presentation that I covered a few weeks back, warning you guys that we're about to go on a very bullish run here. And we essentially just compared the block halving rewards and the block times from previous bull and bear market cycles with Bitcoin. And essentially at the start of the year, it was actually Monday, January 9th, we flipped out of the bottom part of the cycle, and we are now in the range bound part of the cycle. This is the part before the parabolic uptrend, right? We go parabolic uptrend, market bottom, range bound, back into the parabolic uptrend. So right now we're in the market range time, but the market bottoms and then it goes to like the top of the range, essentially. The top of the range right now for Bitcoin, I've showed this before, and I'll show it again for you. Top of the range right now for Bitcoin, if we go to the weekly time frame, is up here in this gray box from 35K up to 43K. A target of around $40,000 is where I have my eyes set for this current rally. You heard that correctly. Yes, 40K. From there, yeah, we could pull back to down here, something like the March 2020 crash, right? Essentially, current day, this rally we have over here on the right side of the screen is very, very similar to what happened in early 2019 when price came out of that market bottom cycle. Right, as you see over here in 2000 and let me get my drawing tool over here in 2019. That's essentially where we are current day. Why is it my pen? Whatever. All right, so yeah, This is 2019. As soon as the market went into the range bound, right, the market ranges section, current day, these are equivalent. We are here if we're going to look in 2019. Okay, so from that in 2019, Bitcoin went like, from the bottom, it went about 4x. And then it retraced the entire pump by like 95% or 72%. So yeah, maybe we have something like that, but Bitcoin is going to head up here to like 35 to 40K first is what I'm saying. So if that happens, when BTC gets up here, the capital is going to flow out of Bitcoin and into a lot of small cap coins. So I want to go over a few small caps that I have my eyes on right now that can potentially be huge winners. I've shared a few with you before in my video last week talking about some low cap altcoins. You know, coins like Moonsama, coins like MRI. MRI just below 1 penny right now. Coins like WASDR. How is WASDR doing, by the way? I'm curious. Has WASDR taken off yet? Okay, no, it hasn't really taken off yet. It's 2.4 cents. So I made this video, when was this? This was the end of December, a month ago, the best altcoins to buy for the next bull market. And I shouted out WASDR in that video, and it's trading for 1.5 cents. So it's gained a pretty decent amount from there. I also talked about DYDX and Optimism in that video, which have all gone over 100%. So I need to be subscribed to the channel if you're not already subscribed. But some other low caps, super micro cap, Crypto Raider here. This is a Polygon NFT play to earn game. Market cap is under $2 million. So a serious micro cap. I have nothing to do with this project. I am not affiliated whatsoever with this project. The reason I'm sharing it with you today is because of the price chart. I want to show you this chart. And it looks pretty enticing to me, which is why I want to share it with you. So here we are looking at the Raider chart versus Ethereum on the weekly time frame. So this thing peaked out in January of 2022 over here. By the way, this is a market cap of under 2 mil. So if it goes to $10 million, which a lot of garbage projects can do, that's a 5x from current price. Super small. But anyway, from the all-time high, it's down 98%. As you see, the weekly is picking up. All right, this thing just woke up from slumber this week. Now, typically, volume is one of the greatest leading indicators. We haven't had this much buy volume since the all-time high. Okay, so this is starting to come alive. This is versus Ethereum. So versus Ethereum from the bottom in the past week, it's up 76%. But here's the thing. If it was to come back, even just to the price where it listed at versus Ethereum, even if this is the list price, even if it just makes its way back up here currently, that's a gain of 264% versus Ethereum. All right, obviously this is crazy high risk. It has a market cap of $2 million. But this chart, right, and the volume, it's coming alive. And we haven't seen the NFT play to earn games, the metaverse projects get a lot of capital inflow yet, right? That's been a lagging market sector. I can show you the Decentraland Mana chart and the Sandbox Sand chart as well. They were all lagging this week. They were like the last coins to pump. I went over that in my Thursday live stream as well. But anyways, when the capital starts to flow to these metaverse play to earn games again, this one has a $2 million market cap, and it could potentially flip some ETH. If it goes back to the all-time highs, you have a 40x on ETH. That means if you put one Ethereum in, you can potentially, if it gets back to the all-time highs, take 40 out. That's pretty huge. So that's one low cap. Another one that I like, very high risk, Chinese coin here, Digital Bits XDB. And I don't want the dollar, I want the Bitcoin chart. So let's take a look at this chart. This is XDB versus Bitcoin. As you see, this thing is completely destroyed. It is dead. RSI, just flat dead towards the oversold levels. Now this thing got battered this bear market. XDB Digital Bits. I made a video on it. If you want to learn more about what the project is, watch my video on it. This was this previous summer. Essentially, this is like a blockchain. They hired David Beckham, based out of China. Blockchain for brands. They have a lot of big plans, etc. So, yeah, this one has some potential to wake back up. They updated their website, so they're doing some stuff. But anyways, this chart is why I wanted to show it to you, because it has some crazy potential. It does have some crazy potential. I'm just going to mark some of the key levels I have here, or I see here, I should say. Another one here, and then at the all-time highs. And imagine if it breaks the all-time high versus Bitcoin. So anyway, this thing's been going down now for 308 days. Almost a full year of a bear market. If this thing is to come back alive and even get back to the price where it listed on the exchanges at, this is on KuCoin, even if it gets back to the price it listed on KuCoin, it's a 10x versus Bitcoin. Right? This thing is so down in the dumps. Market cap of $8.8 million. Super high risk. Super high risk. But yeah, you can potentially multiply some Bitcoin here as well. This is not financial advice. I just wanted to share it with you because I like the way that this chart looks. Right? This chart, I've seen this happen before where things just go straight up. In like 3 weeks, it's all the way back up here. It's happened. It's definitely happened, and it can happen again. But even if it gets back up to this line, you have like an 18, 19x versus Bitcoin. So there's a lot of potential here. XDB, do your own research. This is not financial advice. But if it does, even just comes back to where it listed at, you have a 10x versus Bitcoin. If it goes back to the all-time highs from here, you have over 100x versus Bitcoin. So you do your own research there. But it's certainly an enticing looking price chart if you have some money that you can afford to lose to take a punt at it. Up to you. It's certainly up to you. Let's take a look at Bitcoin real quick, see if it's doing anything. All right, it's starting to move. Starting to move a little bit. That's good to see. Ethereum as well. All right, so if you guys took the ETH trade that I gave you at the start of the stream, let me pick this up here. So if you guys took the ETH trade that I gave you at the start of the stream, you'd be up like 2% right now. But anyways, yeah, we're starting to move up higher now. So again, shout out to Capo Crypto, biggest bull trap he's ever seen. I gave you guys literally like the perfect entry, and I gave my Discord the perfect entry earlier too with ETH. Right? If you're not in a trade right now, just focus on Ethereum. Here we go. We're starting to move. So yeah, that doesn't surprise me at all. And Algo is looking ready to clear these highs. So anybody in Algo with me from my video earlier in the week, we're about to print some stacks of cash here. So I hope to see it hit my target at 32 cents. That would be great. McNass says, Connor, when will it come time to newer coins such as Magic and Arbitrum, for example? It's only gone up since its release. Is there a good strategy for judging a good price? So something like Magic is just going to continue marching higher, right? This has a lot of momentum up behind it. And this has a lot to do with gaming and stuff like that. So it's already cleared the listing pump, right? When it listed, it got up to $1. It sold off to 46 cents. And like a lot of these other coins, right on January 1st, it bottomed out, and it's up 200% from that bottom, 230%. But yeah, something like this, it's bullish. It's going to keep on kind of marching higher. Am I lagging right now? Let me know in the live chat. But yeah, Magic is going to continue to march higher. I would just look to kind of get in on some kind of a pullback. This is a bearish chart here on the 4 hour. Right, this is kind of like a bearish descending triangle here. But let me know in the live chat right now if I'm lagging. It says I'm not getting enough signal right now before I continue. All right, we're still good. We're not lagging. Thank you, Dre. So yeah, something like Magic, you have your level at 142. Yeah, I would look around 140 if you want to get into Magic, because this thing has momentum higher and will likely just continue to march higher. Solana going vertical. I know my Discord was looking at Solana. I know Dalton took this, one of the moderators in the Discord, shared this with everybody. So Solana looking good. We got Alex Lopez. What's up, Alex? Saying, my G, what do you think the future of Solana will be? What up, Alex? Good to see you, G. Solana, the future of it is good. I'm looking at Solana right now. I just realized. Yeah, Solana, the fact that it has made this strong of a recovery just kind of lets us know that it's not done. So yeah, obviously the optimal time to buy was down here at $8 below 10. But yeah, Solana, at this point, I wouldn't be surprised to see it come back. Does it make new all-time highs? I don't know. I can't really say that. But if it does get back up to the all-time highs, you have a 10x from current price, a 1,000% return, 900% return. So potential 5 to 10x here for Solana, I would say, even from current prices at $26. Yeah, Solana not done, and it's breaking out right now, targeting $30. Finally giving us the $30 breakout. Took 2 weeks of consolidation. Now going for the next leg up higher. And we got Mr. H asking for VRA and X Shadow. I will look at Monero in a second. But yeah, VRA looking really good here on the daily. Right on the daily, it looks like it wants to break out. But yeah, I mean, VRA has a lot of room here. It still has a 10x to the all-time high. Right, it's over it's an 1,100% return back up to 8.5 cents. 1,100% return. And I mean, if we look at this thing, it is now breaking out, trying to clear this level of resistance and supply at 0.007. So once it can actually clear this level here, that's also kind of the summertime bottom, right? So right now, VRA is battling this resistance level from July of 2021. Once it gets above this, next target is essentially a 100% gain from current price, or an 88% gain to 1.3 cents. So yeah, VRA is looking very good, and they list it on Binance too. So VRA, bright future. And again, you got like a 10x back up to that all-time high. Jeff Powell says, like you said previously, man, anyone not buying now should go to the mirror and start putting the clown makeup on. Haha. That was classic. Made me spit out my coffee when you said that. Thank you, Jeff. I'm glad that you enjoy my humor here at Crypto Empire. It's true, though, right? If you're somebody like Capo, this guy is like the ultimate clown right now. Nothing against him personally. He just keeps digging himself into a further ditch, putting himself deeper and deeper and deeper. He's making his bed, now he's got to lay in it. And yeah, like this guy, I can't look at this picture now of his face, or the face of the Godfather, without seeing a clown hairpiece and makeup, right? This guy has solidified himself as like a total clown, along with everybody else who is saying that this is the biggest bull trap they've ever seen and they were scared to buy, right? If that was you, I don't really know what to tell you here. But anyways, for this live stream, I literally gave you the perfect entry on Ethereum, and it's taking off right now. So hope you're making some money right now as you watch my stream. Hope you are. Let's see. BSV. Yeah, Bitcoin Satoshi Vision. I'm not a believer in BSV. I know a lot of people say that BSV is the original intention of Bitcoin and stuff like that. And yeah, I mean, I haven't done enough research to be convinced on that fact. But I don't own any BSV. I just look over it every single time I look at the crypto market cap. I don't really care about BSV. So, Ben asking thoughts on Thorchain Rune. So, I'm in a Rune trade, Rune trade right now. Again, if we go to my Discord, I put this trade out on, when was this? Friday morning, right? Entry below 180, targeting up here, some big gains. $2.50, then $3. So yeah, Rune bullish, breaking out, major breakout here. Patrick saying he unfollowed that clown. A lot of requests for Glimmer. Jazzy, yes, for sure. It's just been so sidetracked with everything else going on. But let's look at Glimmer here. So on Glimmer, as you can see, we bottomed out at like 32 cents. And that's pretty funny because I made a video earlier on in the bear market saying it's like going to go down here to around 30 cents. That ended up being like the exact bottom. Anyway, if we look at Glimmer right now, this looks good to me. This looks like bullish consolidation at resistance. So Glimmer does look ready to pop and make up some lost ground here. And if you think you're too late to the party on Glimmer, don't forget that it has been up as high as around $12, $10 to $12. And it most likely is making its way back up to those levels. So we can put a nice magnet on our chart here. Like so. Put a big magnet on this thing. Yeah, this is where it's going, and it's, right? Let's envision here the right side of the chart. Nobody can predict perfectly the right side of the chart, you know, the path that price will take if it just goes straight up, if it comes back down to the bottom of the range first, breaks out, you know, does something like this. But we can try to envision the right side of this chart and just look at this rounding bottom. This is, let's go to a week, we'll go a 3-day time frame. Right, so it's, if we can just kind of use our imagination a little bit. Something like this. So the thing with this is, if it does end up riding this kind of line back up here towards $10 to $12, then it's going to, this is the cup, and then it's going to form a handle, and then potentially it breaks out into price discovery sometime in 2024. Maybe it does that. Okay, so if you buy it here below 50 cents and it goes to $10, first of all, you 20x your money. So that means if you put $1 in, you'll be able to take a $20 bill out. You put in $1,000, you'll be able to take $20,000 out. You put in $100,000, you'll be able to take $2 million out if you put 100K in. So This is obviously all hypotheticals here, and we're kind of broadcasting the right side of the chart. But yeah, Glimmer, my stance hasn't changed on it from the video that I made like 8 months ago now in the middle of the bear market when Glimmer was like trading around here and I was saying it was going to go here. Now we're here and I'm saying it's going to go up here. Okay, so that's Glimmer. Still a good spot buy, still a good investment pick, and future looks bright. Just needs some more network adoption. But yeah, this chart looks pretty good to me near the bottom. Now, Glimmer is not related to GMX. It's a parachain on Polkadot. When Arbitrum launched, Patrick, I have no idea when Arbitrum is going to launch. Just keep doing transactions on the network on Arbitrum. Right now, I'm just doing transactions on Rage Trade. Just like buying and selling Bitcoin and Ethereum over and over. Because there's going to be a Rage Trade airdrop, and it's on Arbitrum, so I get transactions on Arbitrum too. Just using the network, really. All right, let's take a look at Decentraland Mana. So like I was saying earlier in the week with Mana, as you guys see, I have the W on my screen, the W reversal pattern. So with Mana, I was charting this all week long in my Discord. But what it did, it formed Monday's range. Range high at 75 cents, range low at 70 cents. As we see, it broke the range low, came down here to 63 cents, went back and retested resistance, right, these wicks here. W reversal, comes back, makes a higher low, double bottom, and then it explodes, and your entry was either in your demand zone down here at around 65 cents, or you take the breakout here of the Monday low, right? Previous resistance becomes new support. So you take the breakout there, that's the neckline of the W, and you just ride it higher. Now it is above the previous week high, consolidating, and it probably sends. It probably just continues to march up higher. The way that everything looks right now, I have Ethereum going to 1,800. Again, I literally gave you this trade at the start of the live stream. And yeah, Mana. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, if we do continue higher, it's a decent entry here. Stop, I would put it like here, risking 3%, going for 12% potentially. It's a 4-to-1 for like a little scalp if you want to try to trade that. But yeah, I mean, I'm excited to see Monday's price action. Let's not forget, everybody. Let's not forget about the FOMC meeting on February 1st. If we go to the crypto calendar, February 1st, FOMC at 2 p.m. This is this upcoming Wednesday. That's also the start of the month, right? These monthly charts. These monthly charts are interesting. This is the Mana monthly chart for Mana. On the month, the price is up 178% this month in January. Right, bottomed out at 28 cents, now trading for 78 cents. You know, Bitcoin on the month here is up 45%. Ethereum on the month is up 40%. Now, FOMC first day of the month, things always get a little bit hectic at the start of the new month, and it's also the FOMC day. As you see, this is monthly resistance on Bitcoin, on Ethereum, on all these charts, right? This chart is too dirty to even look at. You know, all these charts are now at monthly resistance, and they're breaking them. So February, we'll see how the first week turns out with FOMC. I'm hoping we sell off after FOMC, because if we have a bearish first week of February, I'm expecting the second, third, and fourth week to be very bullish. And that's going to be very good for trading. But anyways, guys, I hope you're making money today on your trades. If you took the Ethereum trade at the start of the stream, let me know. Or if you were already long any altcoin, let us know. Again, we just want to see everybody win here at Crypto Empire. I want to see everybody dominate the market. And I don't want to throw shade at the bears, but it's just funny. In all seriousness, I don't like to see people, lose. Like, if he's actually short right now, if he actually has short open positions, he's getting destroyed. And as much as how funny it is, I don't want to see that happen. Trading is the biggest head game already. It is so mentally demanding, so mentally challenging. And, a lot of people can't handle the stress of it, and they end up doing crazy things. So I don't want to see anybody get to that point, but it's still pretty funny. But anyways, guys, I'm going to go ahead and start wrapping up the live stream now. We've been streaming for like an hour and 10 minutes. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. And I hope you guys got something out of it today. Again, don't sleep on Litecoin. I think it's going to be a big one. And I gave you some other kind of things to look at today, as well as a few trades. And just in the hour that we've been streaming, if you went ahead and took any of those, you're in profit. Again, Algo is what I am kind of riding right now. And if we look at Algo, we need to break these highs. Hope it breaks these highs today. But regardless, hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Hope you guys are enjoying the content. Only more content to come. It's all gas, no brakes right now. I appreciate your support. Kevin is asking, when are privacy coins like Pirate Chain going to take off? Most likely when they start trying to push the central bank digital currency narrative on everybody. That's going to wake up the privacy coins. But, Monero right now has been on a tear. Monero is on an absolute tear right now. At 185, it's about to go to $200. If you look at this 3-day chart, this thing is just taking off. So privacy coins like Monero are doing well, but Pirate Chain hasn't started to really, really move yet. As we see, I've gone over this chart a lot, but yeah, it broke out of this long-term descending wedge going back like 7-8 months. So yeah, the breakout is in process, Kevin. Just be patient with it. It's already in progress. But yeah, guys, enjoy the bull run. Enjoy this bullish Sunday. Make a lot of money with your trades. If you want to get into my Discord and trade with the Crypto Empire every single day, go to cryptoempirecode.io and hit join Discord at the top of the screen, and you will be able to find out more. If you want to hear what people have to say about the Discord, well, we just got a $10 super chat. Shout out to Alex Lopez with the $10 super chat, saying, was talking to some guys with big portfolios. They're looking at KDA as a project they are following for some good gains. No one has been talking about Kadena recently. So real quick, thank you for that super chat, Alex. Kadena KDA. Now, for Kadena, it's up like 20%. Okay, it's up 35% now. Because I was asked about Kadena on my live stream when the price was at $1 here. And the gentleman who asked me was very, very bullish on Kadena. I looked at the chart and I basically said, yes, buy Kadena. It was at $1. So it's up 34%. And from the bottom, it's up 56%. But it's very early. A lot of coins have already 2x from their bottom. Kadena is only up 56%. And your friends with big portfolios, they're most likely banking on the fact that Kadena, this chart, we got to go to the Qcoin chart. They're most likely banking on the fact that Kadena is going to go back up into the $20 region, right? $21 was kind of like the all-time high up here, 26. So even if KDA just kind of comes back up here to around $7 to $10, you're looking at a gain of 7-8x. So if you put in 100K, that's 800 grand you can take out. So yeah, Kadena's solid. And I was asked about it here on stream at $1, and I made it very clear it's a great buy. Here we are up 35%, and it's not going to stop. So it's the start for sure. I'm not invested in Kadena, but we'll see. We'll see what happens with it. Anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed this live stream. Thank you for all of your support here on the channel. If you're brand new, subscribe to the channel. Join us every single Sunday. And we have Morning Domination. I'm bringing back Crypto Empire Morning Domination. That's every Tuesday and Thursday morning at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll be going live here. So join me this upcoming Tuesday and get ready for our regular scheduled content throughout the week. Let's keep crushing it. Hope you're all making a lot of money today if you're trading. If you're not trading and you just bought a bunch of bags spot, I hope your bags pump to Valhalla, inshallah. Hope you guys enjoy this live stream. I'll see you all in the next one. Have an amazing rest of your weekend. And this is